This is your Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, August the 1st. All right. One of the hottest months of the year in Birmingham and central Alabama is behind us. Got one more to go. We need to get through August. Our satellite image this morning shows a little bit of a difference. We do have clear skies over portions of the state, especially the south part of the state, but we do see some clouds over about the northern two-thirds of the state of Alabama. The high pressure to our north continues to migrate to the east, and as it does, our flow is going to come around more easterly and then eventually southeasterly. That will raise moisture values, and we'll be back into the possibility of showers starting primarily on Thursday. In the upper atmosphere, we still have this pattern of a ridge in the west and a trough in the east, and that is really good, keeping us out of any excessive heat. Temperatures this morning, very nice. Dew points are still down, generally in the lower 60s, and most readings across central Alabama in the lower and mid 60s as well. Radar clear, but we do see some showers out there to the northwest of us. Watch warning map is fairly quiet. We do have some flash flood watches, the green areas over New Mexico and parts of West Texas, and still some heat advisories and warnings and watches out there in the western and the west coast area. QPF wise, the showers begin again on Thursday and have a pretty good chance for some numerous showers on Friday and then into the weekend as the front washes out. So it looks like we'll probably see on the order of a half to 3/4 of an inch. But once again, because of the nature of showers, we're not going to see everybody get that kind of rain. SPC has a marginal risk over parts of Montana and primarily South Dakota and northwestern Nebraska for day one. The area migrates over into South Dakota and Nebraska primarily on day two, and then migrates over into Illinois, Indiana, and parts of Michigan and Wisconsin on day three. Tropics, we still have Tropical Depression Emily. Became a tropical storm fairly quickly off the west coast of Florida and is moving across Florida. And even though Emily is forecast to move out over the Gulf Stream waters, which are much warmer, she's ingested some drier air, and it looks like the intensity is still a little bit problematic, but it looks like right now they're going to stick with maintaining Emily as a depression, but she stays away from the U.S. East Coast. In the eastern North Pacific, we have Irwin still chugging along, but should be dying quickly as it moves over colder water. And then we see an area of disturbed weather off the central American coast, and that area expected to parallel the coast and not be a major threat. All right, the 06 CGFS model run, and we do have a little bit of a weak shortwave over Missouri that'll be coming down into the Southeast U.S. today and tomorrow, and that will enhance our clouds. Looks like the rain stays to our northwest for today. And again, with that little short wave coming into the southeastern U.S. on Wednesday, we should see some clouds. But once again, it looks like the moisture levels remain low enough that we should see showers stay away from the northern half of the state of Alabama. A much larger trough begins to come into the eastern Great Lakes on Thursday. This helps to generate a surface low over Iowa, and that will be moving up into the central Great Lakes region on Friday. The upper trough moves into over Lake Michigan pretty much, and so it's going to be influencing our weather by dragging that cold front down into our area. You can see the surface low over the lower peninsula of Michigan, and the front dragging down into the southeastern U.S. So that's why I think Friday is going to be our probably our better day for seeing fairly numerous showers. The trough, upper trough, chugs over into the eastern Great Lakes by Saturday, and so the front is becoming parallel to the upper flow, so the result is it's not going to push into the Gulf of Mexico like the last one did. So it is going to stall out over central Alabama. On Sunday, the upper flow over the southeastern U.S. goes nearly zonal, so with that zonal flow continuing into Monday, it looks like with the front in our area, we'll just see the possibility of afternoon and early evening showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday, we still see a bit of a zonal flow, but already the upper ridge from over Bermuda is nosing into the southeastern U.S., so once again that keeps us in showers. Looking out into voodoo country, and we stay in kind of a rather weak pattern, still more or less troughiness over the eastern half of the country and ridging over the western, but the troughiness over the eastern part of the country is somewhat weak. We do note that by the 13th of August, that 594 contour noses in from the Bermuda High across the southeastern U.S., so that would suggest some warm days. Maybe not really excessive heat, but certainly getting up into the mid-90s as a possibility. And then by Wednesday, the 16th of August, the GFS is back to the troughiness along the east coast and the ridge. Yes, a little further out into the kind of along the eastern slopes of the Rockies, influencing the central states, the central plains states, so that could mean some heat for them. That'll do it for the Weather Extreme video for this morning. The next one should be posted first thing on Wednesday morning. Have a great day. Enjoy another dry one, and Godspeed.